Alright, it's Jeremy. Welcome to my channel. So let's continue our journey, and we're going to make a better search view. So as promised, we already got the like searchable view. Okay, so we got basic search here. The search for that, and of course we already got this text field that you can put things and you can search things like Apple, right? You input and you can search for it. Okay, so Apple, right? Search, pretty good. And what I'm going to do is to finish the beta search. So let's just analyze things. So first, right now, if you look at the search view, everything is stored in an array of names. That's definitely not good enough for us. Okay? So we're going to make a sort of like a database for it. So how to do that? We're going to use struct to do that. So what I'm going to do is to make a Swift file that dedicated for this different fruit. So fruit data. So normally we will just name it fruit, F-R-U-I-T. Yeah, fruit.swift. That's good. So just need a fruit struct to do that. So struct, and we're going to say fruit. Okay, and we're going to name it identifiable as well as hashable. Why is that? Because it's just data. So need to be able to like differentiate between different data. Also need to be hashable. So we can have whatever filter quality that we want, that we can add it here. So for example, in order to make it like unique, we can add identification. So ID will be UUID, so unique. Okay. And of course, we can give each of the fruit a name. The name will be name. Let me make a string, so nice and easy. And we can make a, say, emoji. Okay, we can make emoji. Emoji, if you use the system like emoji, basically it's just a string. Okay, and we can have a different categories. So you can say the categories of tropical or core fruit or I don't know, berries, exotic, all that. You can add the category. So category, okay, category string, and yeah, of course we can add a vitamins. So we can for example, you want add say vitamin A and C and B6, all that. You can filter it and say, hey, I want more vitamin C and less say vitamin B6, something like that, and then you can search for it, right? It's a fruit search app. You have to make it like functional. Okay, so you have to say, hey, I want to search for it. I want to filter out things. Okay, you gotta make it like useful rather than just some demo app. Okay, do not fall into the tutorial hell. It's so easy for you just to doing tutorials after tutorials, but you got to develop something that actually works and that can add a value to everyday life. That's what I've always been talking about. You make app, you need to make this app actually work and help like improve your everyday life rather than just some demo. Okay, I know a lot of developers just make notes app and to-do list app, all that. It doesn't. It's good practice, of course, but it doesn't actually add a lot of value to everyday life. So yeah, so vitamin, I think it's a very good point. Okay, so let me make a string. So vitamin, yeah. So every different structure we already finished with it, but we have to have a a demo database for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to add a fruit data. Okay, so how to do that? Really simple. We just need a array of data that can sort of initialize. Okay, like a sample data. And all right, after we got the fruits data, it's more like a data structure ready. We can make a actual fruit example data. And what I'm going to do is to make it separate. I'm going to make everything separated so you guys can get nice and clear what is going on. So basically, I'm going to make a extension of fruit and just to make it like much more separated. Okay, so maybe fruit data dot Swift. Okay, so just the basic foundation, and yeah, since I don't want to type a lot of things, so I just copy and paste. Okay, just the basically extension of fruit, and we're going to get a static sample data and array of fruit, and fruit is basically following on the fruit structure. I got ID, got a name, got an emoji, got all sort of a vitamin, right? So that's a better way of doing things. Okay, just to make it separated. And remember, we're making a complex and extendable app. So we are going to make a view model class and make an observable object that can take in the search text as well as the selected categories and make an initialization of a sample fruit data. And while you initialize it, we're going to add a little bit like showing logic to it. Okay? Yep, so let's write this view model. Yeah, first we need to create a view model here. So I'm going to say this will be a fruit view model. Okay, fruit view model. So basically, we'll just follow MVVM model here. So the fruit view model will be a class of fruit model, be an observable object, so you can broadcast all the changes into the view. And this is a really typical way of writing. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I also like record a lot of intro video, so you can check that out. Right now, of course, I will explain the things along the way. That's the so if you don't want to then go through all these spaces, you can just watch this video. I always done things like line by line, so you guys can understand it. So first I'm going to publish var of the search text. So you put in search text, we're going to search for it, and according to the search text, you can apply this to find whether there's a match. If there's a match, and we'll return the thing that matches. Right now, I think this let's just publish a var here. Just name as search text and name it empty. Okay, and then I can add a publish and have a var of a of course I want to add multiple things. So remember I got this category of like citrus, tropical berries, all that. So I will add that as well. A view model, right? So I'm going to add a selected category. Category. Okay, select the category. There will be a string, and of course, it can be nil. So at the beginning, I want it to be nil. So everything will be selected. Okay, so yeah, this will be a comma rather than. Okay, sitting me. This is optional. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. And I'm going to add a private let, so just have a container private let a fruits will be a fruits. Okay, and then we could initialize it. So initialize search text, that yeah. I'm going to inject a sample of fruits to here. So remember we got this fruit data, and we got the sample fruit. So we can got fruit dot sample fruits to inject the data. So we are going to initialize this by init, and fruits will be fruits. Okay, fruit will be fruit, and again the passing data, so equals to extension. Okay, so dot sample fruits. Okay, it's just a quick way to add data in, and we can say refer to yourself. Okay, self dot fruit will be fruits. Okay, so yeah, after initialization we can apply the logic, the sorting logic. So first I'm going to add the category logic. So var and categories. Okay, category will be a string, and I'm going to add array of set. Why we are going to use set? Because if there is like a duplication, using set can get rid of duplication. It's a smart way of doing things. So yeah, help you guys keep that in mind. Just a nice little trick here. So fruit dots, we can map that sorting logic, and we're going to refer to the first one. So $0, $0. So first one dot the category of the first one. Okay, and get outside, and we're going to sort the result. Okay, set, get rid of duplicates, get the first element, category, and make that sorted. Okay, sorted category, put it in the list. Okay, and of course we can apply the filter fruit and make it a variable of filter fruit. So filter the fruit. Filter fruits will be fruits. Fruit or fruit? Yeah, just fruit. Okay, and remember we have the filtered as a kind of an intermediary. Okay, so that's our filter that equals to fruits dot filter. Okay, and include fruit throw boolean. Yeah, we're going to add a trailing here. So for fruits in, then we can say, remember we got the search text. Okay, so search text, whether the search is empty. So if it's empty, we're going to return true, and then we're going to get the fruits name, get the fruit's name, and that's a lowercase because or the better comparison. So lowercase, okay, and as long as it contains our search text dot, we want both of it lowercase so we can get a perfect match. Okay, and yeah, and we can add another fruit dot category. So we want both match the category as well as the search. So even though the search may be I don't know, maybe apple, so we got apple and pineapple, but I just want the pineapple. Okay, so for example, the category is like a tropical fruit. Okay, so we have to match both of it, and I can like I'm going to make a button that I can click and choose the category. Okay, so I want both of it to satisfy in order to return the filtered result. Okay, so yeah, category or categories. Category. Yeah, man. Category, not capitalized. Okay, category dot. I want a lowercase and dot contain. Okay, I don't know why it's so laggy. Maybe it's because of the X code or something like that. I don't realize. Okay, as long as contain. Let me just copy it. I think it's a much quicker way for solving this problem. So as long as I contain the search text and make it lowercase. Okay, and then we can get out of here. Cannot use optional chaining on non-option value boolean, and let me think about this. Why we can't use the optional chaining? Is empty true, and then yeah, don't think to have an important problem. Missing return in getter expected from yeah. So if the select category equals select category, we will return it and we return the filter text. So I'm going to add another logic here. Say if our let selected category equals to selected category. So selected category, and then we're going to return our filtered dot filter include fruit throw boolean. Yeah. So got the first one, just the same logic. If you look at here, the same logic. Okay. Get the first element dot get a category category, right? As long as equals to the selected category, we can return it. Okay. So filter that. Yeah, it's a trailing, so it's not. Should be something like this. Okay. Hope that clarifies things. Yeah. So after all that, we're going to missing return. So I'm going to add a return of filtered. Yeah, that should. Yeah, that should do. So basically, the fruit view model serves as intermediary of observed objects. We get search text. We got selected category. Like according to these two, we're going to apply the search functionality to our fruit, and we have to satisfy both. Okay, not only satisfy the category but also satisfy the user's input text in order to get the filtered results. And of course, it's optional, so it can be nil. So the category can be all. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all for this video. It's just more than 15 minutes. So I'm going to stop here. As I promised, I'm going to finish this in 2 videos. So in the next video, we're going to add a, I think we got a category button, so we can choose from different category and whether it's selected or not. Yeah, I'm going to make that button. Also, I'm going to make a fruit row. So remember, you got every row, or I'm going to make an edge stack and have every row show the emoji of that fruit. We got this category of that fruit. We got some, vitamin, all that. Okay, and we're going to incorporate everything into a better search view. So I'm going to add the state objects, apply that view model. Okay, fruit view model. We just wrote it. Apply that view model, make a state object, and actually refer to that. Maybe loop it like a for each loop, and for every we are going to apply the maybe a category button, so we can search category. So we can apply both of the criteria, the search the search tags as well as the search category in here. Okay, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks, bye. And by the way, if you want to support me directly or use my source code, whatever, commercially, or if you want to study, you just don't want to go through all this hassle to type all that, you can just download that on my Patreon. Okay, so yeah, and I will leave in the description below. Thanks, bye.